Philippines is full of opportunities, so we also want to encourage this and let people realize the growth rate and the prospects in the Philippines are so great that we don't really need to look elsewhere for the markets, but we do need to look for technologies and knowledge and systems from everywhere in the world. So for instance, reading from the magazines about how people started business, I came across articles in real estate and also how people dealt in garbage. And so I started looking out for garbage-related raw materials, and my first business was buying waste products from all the factories around us, and then I would resell them to furniture makers. I think it might have been difficult if I was working in a bank or elsewhere, in inviting our clients and suppliers to join me in investments, which luckily was successful, and from then on, it rolled on to other things. Then I had the chance to go to Wharton School in the US, and it was a very good education. I was able to use it to expand my business later on. For instance, they taught how you can get financing. That helped me increase my business substantially apart from that of the family. I was also able to use it to restructure financing for the company. That helped us diversify into different industries like fast food, garments, other consumer goods, now cosmetic products, and so on. I think the most core of this value is that you have to work hard, and that overcomes problems from systems of government, from circumstances being against you, family problems coming up, almost anything. If you will work hard and be positive and not focus on the negative things, but work at solving them, then you can have a very good life.
He witnessed several young Filipino-Chinese entrepreneurs make their names in different industries. A Wharton-educated economic analyst, director at think tank Integrated Development Studies Institute, and the Chairman Emeritus of the Anvil Business Club. Let's all get to know George C.
I realized very early on the power of the Chinoy, the Chinese network. Then I developed investors and sources of business there. I attribute my success as an extension, in a way, of my dad's very entrepreneurial bent, because it inspired me to go into business also. But it wasn't always like that in the beginning. I think it's much like many of the younger Chinese today. At that time, I was a little envious of friends who worked in Makati and in the banks when I was asked to work in manufacturing. But after a while, it was interesting. We worked with the regular laborers, with people who are doing junks, people who are engineers. And then later on, when we went into garments, then I had the chance to work with advertising people, models. So the experience was quite wide, and studying in management engineering was very useful for this range of activities. It teaches you not to wait for things to come. You help create it. If you don't have it, you find someone who has, and then you show that you're trustworthy and you're hardworking, and they will always back you up.